everybody. It is 3 o'clock p.m. and it is time for Saturday Soul. I'm your host, Vince Goodrum. Had an interesting last night. Lots of mints. Woke up this morning, and I didn't realize this news was up, but I was actually wrong. They arrested Rajah Jackson. You know, the son of Rampage Jackson. They actually arrested him. Literally speaking, I didn't think he would get arrested. But, that Negro is in some deep trouble. I will tell you that right now. But he'll probably end up pleading out, and Rampage is going to come in to save his son. But man, that is I'll be honest with you folks, that is the most interesting news ever. It just caught me off guard. By the way, folks, I'm drinking hot cocoa. And, of course, I got my water cup, given to me by my good friend Pugman. Y'all be sure to thank Pugman. So, you guys noticed that I've changed the title. Like I said, it's just a change in mentality where I'm not going to be chasing tail. I'm going to have the tail chase me. And even when it does, I will be very particular. Not going to be dropping my pants for no Raggedy Anns. Just keeping it real with you. It has been it's definitely been a minty year. I think we're hinging on the way of World War III. Literally speaking, World War III. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. But it's just that 2025, so many things are happening. All within 8 months. First, I get hit with the hurricane. Then I get hit with the tariffs. And I already prepared for not getting any business. But man, it has been so slow. There's nothing I can really do about it. I can't get products in. Products are not being delivered. What little orders I have, they all of a sudden come in. And I don't have the advertising revenue as far as Amazon's concerned. So I'm just going to have to rely on more organic search. What's up, Mintnator? Yeah, it's about to thunder down. So I'm going to wait until it finishes raining before I hit the gym. Or I may just end up working out in my home gym. Although I don't want to today because I want to train legs. But I've been doing a lot of working out at home. So I've been feeling pretty good. But yeah, no more Soul Poll. The theme behind it was I would host a show after I tore up some ass. Which made it a little hard to coordinate. So I'm going to go back to coordinating my stuff. But it just keeps getting mintier. They shot up an ABC News place. Kimmel got fired. Colbert's show is... there's just been so much mint. I could literally jerk off for hours just thinking about all the mints. I mean, I mostly work out at home for financial reasons. Like I said, with the tariffs, I don't really go out as much. Now, tomorrow, I am going to go out for the Sunday matinee because tickets on Sunday are a lot cheaper. And I'm going to go watch Downton Abbey. That's right, folks. Y'all better get off me if you don't like Downton Abbey. Fuck you. Downton Abbey is awesome. I thought it was going to end with the last one, but there's another one. I had to make sure that the person playing Thomas Barrow was in there, you know. And I don't know how they're going to figure out this plot. I don't get it. If Thomas Barrow went off to America with his new boyfriend, how in the world is he back in England? I just don't get it. And then sorry folks, if there's a lot of mysteries behind that, you know. If you have not watched the series of Downton Abbey, watch it. All right, and someone told me, well, ain't no black people in it. Do you have to go? Is it necessary for me to go watch a show or a movie with a black person in it? I watch plenty of shows and I've watched plenty of shows and movies with black folks. Some movies I watched, there was only black folks in it. I mean, if you watch anime, there's nothing but Japanese people. Why should I have to? I just don't get that. Why is it so important for some people, for me, or for them to watch black-only movies? Downton Abbey, for a history buff like myself, I love history. It is one of the most coordinated historical TV series ever. And the movies are awesome. If you want to learn about history, watch Downton Abbey. The costumes, the makeup, the scenery, everything. Mwah! Now, there are some oddities where materials and everything like that, but it's okay. You're bringing more mints back in here. But don't mess with Cuban so much to where he goes and starts trying to gun down people. But yeah, I am working on a couple of strange items here, so. But the biggest thing I've done this year that I'm really proud of is that I've cut down on expenses a great deal. And I'm going to cut them down a little bit more. But I will tell you right now, also, Centra AI is awesome. It is getting a lot of work done. Now, folks, one thing I was going to do, I had to think so closely as far as to the new YouTube banner is concerned. I had some other ones. So, I actually had this one that I was going to use. It's an African-style star scream. Now, does that not look cool or what? I was going to use this. And for some reason or other, he has solar panels. I don't seem to get that. But then I finally decided to use my own image. My own self. And I mean, the whole Dubs thing is going to make it a lot more mintier. I don't know why Dubs started cutting into him. I just don't get it. It's not a nice thing for him to do. But folks, get your questions in. If you wish to make a donation, you can. Smash the like button. I'm just chilling out today, folks. Just checking out the news, having my cocoa. I'm gonna eat light today. I'm gonna go and make a pizza or something. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. I know I cooked up some chicken thighs. But we're gonna do the damn thing, folks. The only thing is I can't find my other phone. I don't know where I put it this morning. So I got my secondary phone. I'm just curious. I'm wondering what everyone's freaking doing. Now, one of the minty things, and this is going to really crush I wanted to talk about this last night, but Trump signed, and this is going to really hurt business. H-1B visas, Trump is going to charge $100,000 per person. That is completely nuts. It's not going to generate any money. What we're going to end up with is the inability to advance innovation. I mean, you have the BMW plant, for example. I mean, it's going to stall BMW for those German cars. Like I said, it's... Can't do nothing about it. Well, the visa is for someone to work in the United States. And it's going to hurt hospitals, too. I mean, a doctor at a hospital from overseas makes about $60,000. Hospital is not going to pay a $100,000 fee just for someone that's going to make $55,000. It's just not going to happen, folks. That's where it's going to really hit, is the medical field. Because, I mean, given the cost of medical... I mean, here's the thing, folks. For someone to become a doctor or a nurse in this country is super expensive. However, in other countries, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. Such as places like Finland or so forth. And a lot of those doctors come over here. But now they're going to have to pay $100,000 to get them over here. So it's going to really F up the medical industry. Just by having that $100,000 visa. It's just going to devastate it. And people are wondering why there are more nurse practitioners popping up. There's not enough doctors. I'm sorry, but there's not enough doctors. There's nothing wrong with a nurse practitioner. They're generally a lot more experienced than doctors, but I had someone on the phone this week complain about where's all the doctors. I'm like, yeah, shut up. It's your fault. And I'll tell you why it's our fault. We have bargained ourselves out of the economy. All we want is things, we haggle to get the cheapest thing as possible. We have to have our 99-cent value meals. I mean, we have to have our cheap food. We have to get bargains. Even, I'll tell you right now, even when something is discounted on my website, people still hit me up wanting even deeper discounts. And black folks want a hookup. They want the stuff for free. We are pricing ourselves out of the economy. Not only that, in order to achieve these 99-cent prices, a couple of unsafe ingredients and products have to be put in. If you guys look on a lot of the microwave meals and stuff, you'll notice a product called TDP. It's texturized vegetable protein. They're using it as a filler. A lot of your things like meatballs, it ain't even real meatballs. It's got TDP in it. I mean, we're just cheaping ourselves out. And people wonder why the food sucks. Canada has made progress with getting rid of interprovincial trade barriers, signing a deal with Mexico. Yeah. The world will move on without the United States. Well, I don't like India. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Indians. They're always kind of racist to me. They're about as racist as Ukrainians. Every Ukrainian that I've ever met has called me the N-word, literally, or looked down on me. A Ukrainian waiter, I mean, kept me waiting for like an hour for my food, and then finally I got comped for it. I mean, just really bad service. Those pierogies, they can kiss my butt. But still, America is still a beautiful place. But man, right now, this year, 2025, we got problems. I mean, we are seriously effed up. Y'all want to know how, I mean, I've not even opened up my Quicken in the past 2 months because I know what I'm going to expect. I know there's going to hardly be any profits in there. But I can't, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, just gonna have to hang in there. But folks, get your questions in. I'm just rattling off. I'm hoping Donald Trump turns it around, but it's not looking good right now. I have no clue as far as to what the hell is going on. I figured in 5 months things would stabilize, but here we are in September. And it is the fucking Thunderdome. And folks, I will be honest with you, if I didn't own my house, I would be in a world of crap. I mean, literally speaking, if I didn't own my house, my home, my single wide mobile home, I would be in a load of trouble. I'd be in a load of doo-doo right now. I mean, people up there paying mortgages and stuff like $1,500, $2,000. Also, if my car wasn't paid off and I didn't buy it in cash, I would be screwed up. Really. But I still don't have any stress, folks. My job is a lot less stressful than my job at Verizon. So I will accept the quirks on that. The biggest thing that's hitting me is I'm still paying off the IRS $250 a month for the unpaid taxes. That's what I get for being honest. It'll be paid off. I'll have it paid off probably on January, because I only have maybe 6 or 7 payments left, but I may actually decide to pay it off early. Well, that's not Trump's fault. That's all of the last president's fault. Obama had a chance to do it. He didn't do anything. He sat on it. Trump didn't do anything. Biden didn't do anything. And I honestly, I don't know why. What is so hard about raising minimum wage? I mean, it's got to be raised. Got to move along the economy. I mean, there's a couple of countries that will make exceptions, but we're talking about the federal minimum wage. And you see, I live in South Carolina. For some states, it's a little bit different. For places like South Carolina, it's still $7.50. Now, folks, in Wyoming, it's $5.15. They're the only state that can go below the minimum wage, actually. So, Lord knows you don't want to move to Wyoming. Wyoming, they could pay you $5.15, and they can do that in Georgia too. Literally. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Y'all learning something today. Can you imagine making $5.15 in 2025? You can't spend anything with it. And there are grown folks that are making that, and they're having to work an extra job. You can't expect much of an employee that's going to work for $5.15 an hour. That's just, I mean, it's... Yeah, they're the least populated state. But the other thing I gotta do is I'm gonna install Chrome OS Flex on my other Chromebooks and get those up in. I've been meaning to do that. But yeah, those states up there, especially Wyoming, I'm surprised they even get a senator vote. You know, it's ridiculous. There are cities in California that have a higher population than Wyoming, and Wyoming gets a state senator. It's ridiculous. Technically, they got more power than every other state because of that. I don't really create thumbnails anymore, Raw. I let Centra AI take care of things. I mean, I'm gonna cut off, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna cut off my Photoshop membership. And I'm just gonna really rely on, Centra AI. Because here's the thing, folks. Centra AI can pretty much take care of everything. And then all I have to do is download the GIMP. And that'll save some money. I mean, it works great. I get my summarizers, and then I got 5 different boxes that are... I mean, for example, let me show you this here. It's not just organizing everything. It's also putting out messages, too. It sends advertising for my businesses. See? Look. Random AI image. It's doing my Your Drug card. It's actually automatically creating daily posts advertising the business. All automated. I don't have to do shit, basically. Literally. I don't have to do shit. See, I just started having it add things. Folks, if you run a business, you need Centra AI. This thing is saving me a ton of money. I also, well, I didn't really redo the Medcare Saver. But even that's advertising too. Look. I don't know what the hell is... What the f... It just did that? Look at this! Well, I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, this and this and this don't make no sense. But I mean, on the other hand, be honest with you. She's dark enough to get the Negroes and just light enough to get that racist white customer. So, yeah, I can handle that. See, look, these are not created by me, folks, and it automatically posts it every single freaking day. Is that not awesome? It creates the images. It just does the work, folks. Yeah, I would say Centra AI is my kids, my children's. And there's always an inbox to where I have to review posts there, so yeah. I mean, I guess you're right. They're supposed to appeal to each other. But it just gets so much work done, folks. I've seen clothing models complaining because apparently they've been using AI. I mean, things get expensive. I mean, that's not their fault. Be like, ew. I appreciate that. Maybe I should get an AI voice changer. But folks, get your questions in. I don't like those AI voices. They're kind of weird, and I think they're a waste of money though, because you could just simply talk dark, deep voice just like that. You could naturally change your voice. Good size bill to absorb the grid. I recently found my voice is much deeper when I'm relaxed. I guess I'm forced myself to talk high-pitched. Oh boy. I wonder if Tyson ever tried to make his voice. I can almost guarantee that he did. Oh God, yes. Ooh, boy. Out of cocoa. Oh, well. I think it's more terrifying with Mike Tyson's voice as it is. Because it's so unassuming and you know he can literally crush someone's skull in. That's a cool thing. But of course, you know, I didn't play any of the new Frank Tufano videos. He's been creating a lot of shorts lately. And of course, he's established another TikTok account, so it's only a matter of time. It's really only a matter of time where it gets taken off again for what, the 11th time. Let's go check out these shorts while I'm still thinking of them.
So this is a little company pizza party thrown by Always Forwarding, which is the company that let $20,000 worth of my Wagyu rot in a shipping container without a care in the...
Oh God, we're back on the Wagyu, aren't we?
So this is a little...
No, this time he's crying about his Wagyu beef.
Company pizza party thrown by Always Forwarding, which is the company that let $20,000 worth of my Wagyu rot in a shipping container without a care in the world. Now, there's like an inside joke that's pretty well known that companies that throw pizza parties tend to treat their employees horribly. Like, they don't give them raises, they don't do anything. It's horrible working conditions. But hey, we got pizza. We got pizza. Which is even funnier if you knew that they lost an $800,000 lawsuit from stealing from their own employees. The parties reached a $775,000 settlement. So how much money did Always Forwarding steal from its own employees to get sued for almost $1 million and lose? They probably stole 10 times as much as that. And would you want a company that steals from its own employees doing your business? Hey, they're going to censor me because it's the truth.
They're not censoring you. They don't give a rat's ass about you. I mean, having to settle with your employees, that's never a good sign. But at the same time, it's none of your business. I mean, it's none of your business.
If you are a patient of a plastic surgeon and you were coerced into signing an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, it's most likely invalid. And I'm surprised.
Folks, even if something is invalid, do you really want to go through arbitration and spend all that money for practically nothing? If you get plastic surgery, it's not medically necessary, so you're going to take that risk, you know? There shouldn't be any rules as far as plastic surgery. If they cut up your face and mess up and everything, then that's your fault.
Is that so many people are afraid of these doctors and their NDAs when the first thing you Google is that, you know, most purposes for NDAs, such as preventing online negative reviews, are invalid, but they are enforceable for other purposes, such as protecting confidential business information. NDAs that are likely invalid: suppressing consumer reviews, forcing illegal actions, or concealing wrongdoing. And that's what they're doing. They messed up your face. They don't want you to leave reviews, and they are covering up wrongdoing. So if you were botched by a plastic surgeon and they force you into signing an NDA, that doesn't mean you can't say anything online. It doesn't matter if that's exactly what it says in the NDA. They are not allowed to do that. They are not allowed to suppress your freedom of speech and hide the truth. And what invalidates the NDA entirely is that it was signed under duress. You know, you saved up all this money, you trusted this plastic surgeon, and then they completely messed up and then said, oh, in order for you to get your money back, you have to promise to not tell anyone what I did to you. It's completely disgusting and ridiculous, and the tactics used by these plastic surgeons.
Yeah, folks, if I need legal paperwork done, I have Legal Shield. That's what I use that for. I would never use my AI for legal work. The way I use my AI is just for the coordination of my businesses and my posts and my social media, and that's pretty much it. Along with getting in daily reports and stuff. Nothing else. I just don't need to.
Surgeons, possibly around the world. From what I've seen, it could just be an American thing. It could be a tactic taught by the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery. It might be a requirement for the training, from what I can see at this point, because these doctors are a bunch of manipulative degenerates, and as opposed to fixing their problems and doing the right thing, or I mean, don't even get me started on actually paying people for what was done to them. We are so far away from people getting the help they need and compensated for what was done to them, because what these doctors really do is they immediately go on the offensive and try to shut you up and silence you and make your life miserable. Because these doctors, they don't think you're human. You're not in the same social class as them. You're not as smart as them. You're not as famous and wealthy as these doctors. They view you literally lower than fucking animals. So when they botch your face, when they ruin your entire life, they don't care. They don't care at all. And that shows how inhumane a lot of these doctors are and these organizations are, and how big pharma is in general. And that's why more people need to stand up for themselves and go online and speak out. It doesn't matter if you signed an NDA. You can say whatever you want online. You can post whatever reviews you want. The doctor they can't threaten you with legal action. The judge will wipe
Yes, they can threaten you with legal action.
his ass with it. If you need any legal help regarding these doctors harassing you, feel free to reach out to me.
Yeah, they, again, delusional. Not a good idea, folks. But folks, we got 10 minutes left. Get your questions in. If you wish to make a donation, you can. Smash the like button. I gotta get my bag packed with my regular clothes. Because I'm gonna hit the gym and I'm gonna shower while I'm there. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty minty if that ever happened. That really would be minty. I knew I forgot to do something. I forgot to buy butter. Damn it. Oh well. I guess I'll just heat my pizza right here. Because I was gonna have chicken thigh and rice before I hit the gym. Nah, I'll figure it out. I might actually have some left. Who knows? I mean, either way, I'm gonna clean up for a bit. Like I said before, I'm swearing off this stuff. I'm saving a bunch of time. I feel like I'm more focused. If that makes any sense. But it looks like I said, John Bravo's now being sponsored by Enhanced Labs. I know that Joe Piataro with Muscle Sport, I know he switched to Enhanced Labs, so I need to go and check out and see what the hell they're doing, you know. Maybe I can get in on some of that, you know. My only qualm is that, you know, if they go and fuck something up, then I can't really badmouth them or anything. That's why I'm so fearful in signing agreements and contracts as far as to supplement companies. I mean, I may do something pretty lazy, like maybe on my starting soon page, I may put a little clip for Enhanced Labs or something. Or another company, depending. Whatever is necessary to bring in a little extra cash, especially in this tariff type season. I wonder if it's gonna rain all day. I hope not. And I still gotta find my phone that I misplaced. There's nothing worse than misplacing your phone. Yeah, well. I just hope it ain't raining the rest of the night. He shows up at another influencer's meetup handing out his own products. He does anything to get attention. Like I said, not a very smart person. Low energy. But folks, 5 minutes left. Get your questions in. Last chance to make a donation. Then we're gonna eat. I'm hungry. Need some food. But one thing I may start doing, I'm going to get back into gaming. And now that I have the new system in place, it might not be a bad idea to do some classic video gaming. I think that'll be very interesting. Frank's assistant was some white dude with dreads, and Frank would always talk crap about him on camera. That I could definitely agree with. He's definitely bipolar. But I think his brain is rotting from all those vitamins that he's taking. I mean, how can you have all those melodies taking all that stuff? I don't really take that many vitamins. Take a cranberry tablet, DHEA, and a multivitamin. That's my supplements. That's it. I'm doing just fine. Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I ate breakfast. I had a continental breakfast today. Continental breakfast, folks, is donuts and coffee. I had 2 maple iced donuts and a coffee. Then I did a little cardio work. I also scrambled 2 eggs, but I'm gonna throw out those other eggs. For some reason or other, they taste funny. I just don't like them. And I also got tomorrow. I'm gonna have some hot sausage. Not sure what else, but I'll figure it out. He definitely is a kratom addict. He needs to cut that mess out. That stuff is... kratom is just dangerous. There we go. So, brother. Let's turn it up. With Soul Brother. Folks, it is 4 o'clock, and that is the end of the first episode of Saturday. I want to thank everybody for joining me from the bottom of my heart. Folks, let's get the weekend started. Seacrest out. And as always, peace.